The
So
humble finesses.
We're back.
Let's restart this. We just screwed up. We had to restart it.
How you guys doing out there?
You know, we're just maxing and relaxing.
How are you?
It's really hot. But I shaved my head this week, so that was cool.
How'd that feel?
Freeing. Yes, I feel
Revitalizing?
like a new man. Nah, it was just time. I just felt like regrowing my hair, so I don't know. I didn't feel like paying for a haircut.
Do you feel young again?
Yeah, I didn't feel like paying for a haircut, so I shaved my head to the meat.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I'm a infamous bald man.
Infamous.
Well, fuck, it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, there's no slacking in my macking.
Yeah. Speaking of bald man,
Right.
the big-headed bald man himself, O.J. Simpson,
Is free.
he's gonna. I don't think he's
October
free yet,
1st.
right? Yeah.
October 1st. As early as October 1st.
I didn't expect that.
That's great. I mean,
I didn't expect it.
One point for a known murderer. I'm joking.
I'm not white. I'm OJ.
Yeah, no. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit.
Yeah.
Right.
So what do you think Jay-Z's thinking?
I mean, he's got some explaining to do.
I honestly think that parole board just wanted to see what was going to happen next.
I want OJ to watch the OJ.
Oh, he's going to be so mad.
Dude, Cuba Gooding Jr. just made a mockery of him, dude. I think out of everyone on that, it was a series, right?
Yeah.
Like a 3-portion series or something
No,
like that?
it was like 10 parts.
10 parts?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're probably thinking the Made in America documentary was like 3 parts.
Okay.
3 or 4, like really long.
Right.
And then the one with Cuba Gooding Jr., the acted out one, that was like a 10-part miniseries.
Okay.
Yeah.
From John Travolta, I mean,
I forgot he was in that.
I think he did a bang-up job, too.
Robert Shapiro, right?
Robert Shapiro, yeah. To the Kardashian, to...
Oh, David Schwimmer.
Right.
Yeah. Friends.
That's right.
Yeah.
To...
Ross.
Cuba.
Wait, I don't know what you're saying. You saying you didn't like his
I didn't like the way...
representation?
No, I didn't like the way he, played
He
OJ.
portrayed him as a kind of whiny and out of touch.
If that was coming from, actual facts, then I can understand. But I just think, it was kind of blown out of proportion. They really did make him out to be a child. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He was totally out of touch, just
Yeah.
like whiny. Like, yeah, he was like a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best adjective.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even an adjective, but best description.
of the yeah. I mean, I want OJ to get a glimpse of that and give Cuba Gooding a good ear thrashing over the phone. But
it is crazy because you see OJ and he's 70 now or whatever.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Like,
I mean, he's
not gonna
arguably one of the best running backs in NFL history.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I was a big fan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Some people would actually say that he's arguably the best NFL player in history.
I mean, yeah, some people would say that.
I mean, his career stats are they're insane. He had over 61 touchdowns, over 11,000 yards. That's just rushing.
Yeah.
He had close to 15 receiving touchdowns. I didn't look at the facts on how many receiving yards he had, but I'm sure he had his fair share. But my only gripe is the way they grilled him. Did you watch any of it?
I didn't watch it. I wanted to, and then I forgot to check it out. But I heard it was looking bad for him, and then somehow he came out on top.
Well, after the tongue thrashing of them saying, was it tongue lashing? Of them saying that you deserve to be in prison. You deserve.
Wait, who said that? The prosecutor?
One of the prosecutors, dude, was just sitting up, and I mean, they were just grilling him, dude. It was almost like a Fox News analyst, you know, and they're making a case as far as why Hitler was a bad person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're making that argument, right? But after all that, the glimmer of sunlight shined through, and you know he got paroled. He's going to be paroled.
Yeah. I was just seeing it through people's like posts and tweets and stuff.
Right.
So everyone was like, "Man, OJ is going to be, he's going to be in jail for the rest of his life." Then all of a sudden, everyone's like, "Wait, holy shit!"
Right.
He got it. So, I'm telling you, that parole board just wanted to see what was going to happen next. They're like, we can't keep this circus locked down.
No. I mean, why not let him out and enjoy his family while he still has a little time, right?
Yeah, but I mean, if you watch that other documentary, not the one with Cuba, but the actual documentary, Made in America, like after the murder trial, up until this past crime when he kidnapped the people or held them hostage over his memorabilia.
Yeah.
Between that time, like he was going pretty crazy. Like he was just partying. He was like a black Hugh Hefner. Actually, no, he wasn't black. He was like an OJ Hugh Hefner.
Oh, that's right. No. You know, when you're looking for reasons to dislike somebody, besides the fact that he may have murdered Ron Goldman and Nicole Simpson, right?
It's a real possibility, yeah.
You know, but when your key focus is the fact that a black man in America got away with murder, you know, that can't stand. First off, all right, that can't stand.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
That's just not the ground they're trying to lay. You know what I mean? So he got off on that. In fact, they did retrieve his stolen property after he had held them hostage.
Was it really stolen, though?
I don't think it was items he sold. I think it was actually stolen from his estate.
I thought they were just like he lost them because, you know, due to creditors coming after him or something. They took it.
That's
but
a possibility.
I don't know.
But from the column I read, Nevada actually took back some of the memorabilia that they found.
Yeah.
That was actually his. And, you know, given his previous record, right, you know, of getting off on murder, why not convict him? How long did he serve in prison?
I think 7 years.
7
or
years.
9 years. It was like
9 years.
7 or 9, yeah, it was one of those.
For holding someone against their will that stole some of your items.
Yeah, but I mean that's simplifying it though. Did you hear the tape? He went pretty
he was
hard.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, they had guns and everything.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
they went
He was
hard.
threatening to kill them actually.
Yeah, so it wasn't like he just took back his stolen sports cards.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta think though, the whole time they're doing that trial, the only thing that's running through, say, the prosecutor's mind, and realistically, he probably played back the murder trial while going over him holding someone hostage, you know what I'm saying? He probably played that to his advantage, you know, the whole time. You know, it's a lot easier when you key in on the fact, you know, someone, you know, is a murderer.
Yeah.
And your mind's already made up. You know what I mean? You don't have to you know. So I think it was a little
payback.
Yeah, of course it was payback. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. You let a black man skate free that killed 2 white people. That's unacceptable in this day and age.
Yeah, I mean probably.
Yeah.
I can't, you know, I couldn't say definitively, but I think you're probably right.
Well, I mean, you know, when you got a George Zimmerman who killed Trayvon Martin, a kid, and he George Jefferson's up out of the courtroom.
Nuts.
Right, but George Jefferson's out of the courtroom like fucking no guilty verdict.
That's
he doesn't
so
serve
fucking nuts.
Dude. And then, you know, you got OJ who wasn't convicted of murder also, but served 7 to 9 years
Yeah.
on something else.
Yeah.
I mean, George Zimmerman has had his run-in with the law even after murdering a child, right? And this motherfucker just seems to always, dude, he's Blades of Glory, dude. He's skating free every single time, dude. He's Will Ferrell, dude. Like, I don't understand it, but that's just the society we live in. But not to get too deep on that. But
it's pretty crazy to think about the whole OJ thing. Like, his whole story is fucking nuts. Like, if you just go through, like, that whole documentary, it's just crazy that all that actually transpired. Like,
right.
That's one person's life.
Right.
Like, all these different things. Like, I feel like everybody remembers where they were when the verdict was read.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Dude, I was in middle school at McKinley in
We were
Redwood
both
City.
in McKinley. I was in class with your brother watching.
And the teacher rolled a TV out for the verdict.
Yeah.
Mind you, we're middle school students. Dude.
Yeah.
And she televised for us the verdict.
Yep.
That's insane.
I think all the classes were, because we were probably in the same building, and I was with your brother. We were in the same class, and I remember they rolled that out. Like, I try to tell that to like my brother who's too young to remember. He was a toddler at the time.
Right.
Like, because nowadays you got like things that'll go viral, things that'll go like huge, but like those moments, nobody's tied into those moments at the same time anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, every culture is kind of splintered off, and they have their own segment of the internet.
Right.
But back then, before the internet was what it is, there was only main stories that the entire country tuned into, because all the media outlets were funneled through the same place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like everybody was paying attention to OJ. Like,
Yeah.
it was, even now, like, Kim Kardashian will do something that goes viral and everyone's talking about it, but there's still huge parts of the population that have no idea what's going on. 'Cause
Right.
they're not getting their news or their pop culture from those outlets.
Right.
But
right.
OJ was through every outlet.
Right.
Every single outlet.
Every time you turned on the TV,
Yeah. I remember the Bronco chase
speak
too.
on it.
I was
I
watching
remember that, yeah.
I think I was watching a Giants game. I was watching Barry Bonds.
Let's cut to OJ. That's OJ Simpson in that white Bronco.
Yeah.
He's fleeing from police.
I remember we had just gotten our first digital camera, and I was taking pictures of the TV. I gotta find those somewhere. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
I was taking pictures of the TV, watching the Bronco being chased.
But just to think, the teacher...
They cut away from the NBA Finals
to
to the chase.
Wow. Wow. Yeah,
that's crazy. That's how big that story was.
It was definitely a play to, the whole trial thing with Johnny Cochran and him playing the race card to the best of his ability.
They made it theater.
Yeah, really. But the more shocking thing though is I think we were in eighth. I was in eighth grade. I think you guys were in like sixth. But I wonder if they roll the TVs out for elementary schools. Like, you know what? Put away your history books. We got some current history for you right here. You know what I'm saying? Or some, some live action. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's let you guys soak this up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was,
and it was so big that it's got to be like a year or two later. I went on a trip, a vacation, with my dad, my stepmom, and my grandmother to San Diego.
Right.
But on the way back, we drove through Brentwood and drove by Nicole Brown Simpson's house.
Wow.
You know what I mean? This was a car with every demographic in it, and we all wanted to go drive by the house.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how big that was.
That's like walking by the Hollywood stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we saw like the house, like it happened sort of in the back on the side, but we drove by and we could see it.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well,
that was nuts.
with the social media outcry, have you what do you think about everybody else's opinion on it? They're some people are coming down pretty hard on OJ. I think give him a chance. Jesus.
Where that he's gonna go free?
Yeah.
I don't really care. It doesn't affect me. I mean,
right.
He served time for that crime. I mean, you got to let the justice system do what it needs to do. I mean, it obviously needs help, but this isn't the biggest problem.
Oh, definitely not.
You know what I mean? There's other things I'd rather focus on and get outraged about than OJ going free.
Right.
Like, I think,
While this is going on, Sean Spicer stepped down as the House of Representatives.
That was fun. Not the speaker.
The speaker.
The White House press secretary.
Right. Yeah, that's.
I mean, it's got to be hard to just go up there and lie for someone else day after day. You know what I mean?
I do it every day. I'm just fucking around.
No, you know what I mean? You got to go tell the whole world every day this other guy's lies.
Yeah.
It's got to be difficult. I mean, I don't know how in tune he is with Trump. He might, perfectly align with them, but he might
either
not
that or
either.
he hated what's her name, McCartney, playing him.
Yeah,
he wanted that to come to an end.
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy.
But yeah, dude, she did a bang up job, dude.
Dude, did you see when she was going around the streets of New York with the motorized
podium? Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, no, that was fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm gonna miss that. They'll find some other fucking creepy guy to
for sure
fill the role though.
Yeah, some soulless.
They already mentioned someone who it
creature.
was, but I didn't know who it was.
Yeah,
but yeah. So a lot of people are gonna be sitting at home. OJ's gonna be sitting at home. Sean Spicer's gonna be sitting at home.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the only people I feel that I mean, of course he's going to have an opinion, and of course he has a major outlet to fucking voice his opinion, which doesn't mean shit to me. But this is a person that I wouldn't piss on if he was burning at a stake. Stephen A. Smith having his opinion saying that OJ deserves to be in prison for the double murder that, I'm sorry, he wasn't convicted of. Yeah. I didn't know you were the judge who banged the gavel. Yeah. I didn't know you was the guy. Who was it? Zito or Ito? Judge Ito. I didn't know you were the
Stephen
forefront.
A. Ito.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got you need to worry more about your receding hairline than fucking OJ Simpson, player. But what?
Hey, what's funny about that? You could take
that?
Stephen A. Smith and plug him right into like 1982. He'll fit right in.
Right in.
You wouldn't even know he was from the future.
Oh hell no, dude.
You could put him in the background on the Jeffersons.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know.
He's just classless, dude. He makes a mockery out of sports commentators or sports analysts or whatever it is. You played on a college team that.
Did he actually play college?
He did play college. He was there on.
What did he play? What sport?
Basketball.
Oh.
I
thought he was like 5'6".
He went to Salem. I don't know. It's some school back east. On a
Division
basketball. 4. No, on a basketball scholarship though.
Yeah. Okay.
And in turn, how he thanked the coach, he wrote a column, saying the coach should retire. That's how he paid it forward.
Nice.
All right.
What a nice guy.
Yeah, he's what a sweetheart, right? His opinions and his viewpoints make up 3% of the nation most of the time. I don't know how he has a valid job doing what he's doing when he reports on things that aren't even fact based. You know what I'm saying? He builds a story up, and it's part of the rat face.
And everyone says he says everyone's a dear friend of his.
Oh yeah,
he's got sources. Like nobody gives a fuck about you, man.
Yeah, what's funny is the craziest one was when he brought up Kevin Durant going to the Lakers and that he had a family friend as a source, which proved to be false as hell. Yeah, I don't know how he wasn't fucking out of a job
because they do that every time, but it's like they keep spewing it out so you can't keep up. So it's the Donald Trump approach. Just keep saying dumb shit, and they can't catch up with the old dumb shit.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, you just keep saying dumb shit, crazy shit, and it gets the ratings, it gets the clicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, but for anybody that sat through, what was that, First Take, right?
Yeah.
Anybody that sat through him and Skip Bayless, Skip fucking Bayless.
Did you see the video?
This dude played high school basketball and
Yeah.
averaged, what, 4 points coming
Yeah.
off the bench or something? I mean,
Did you see that video where they had him debating himself about Aaron Rodgers? And he's just completely like
going back and forth,
back and
playing
forth.
both sides.
Yeah, because they just do that. They don't have like legit opinions. They just say what's gonna get the most clicks, what's gonna get the most attention.
But they have a podium to fucking say and express their feelings to everyone as if their feelings are valid. Dude, neither one of you guys' careers in sports lasted more than a Kobe Bryant eyelash, dude. You guys, I mean, whoever's giving these dudes jobs, you know what I'm saying? I know they I think Stephen A. Smith wrote for the Philadelphia Inquirer or whatever news sports column and he wrote for he covered the 76ers, you know what I mean? But when you go into detail about, you know, and it's just for the ratings, you're bashing someone. When you go into detail about, you know, what this person has done with their career, you really need to look in the mirror and understand, dude, you read good and you speak good. That's pretty much it. And you write. That's pretty much it, dude. You have no pedigree in the sport.
They have such an ego about it, though.
Yeah, as if, I mean, I don't mean to make this all just a bashing Stephen A. But I mean,
no, fuck Stephen A. Smith.
Fuck Stephen A. Smith. I fucking hate him, dude. But it's just, you know,
fuck him.
You know, he blasts these multi-million-dollar athletes as if, you know, he's
like he could get out there and cross someone up.
Right. As if he's a pimple on their butt cheek. Dog, you're not worth shit, dude. To hell with you, Stephen A. Smith. That comes straight from the heart, bro. Hope you burn in hell, bro.
Dunk on somebody, motherfucker.
Yeah. Matter of fact, shoot a jump shot, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, you know, it's just trash.
Go 2 for 4 with the double, motherfucker. Before you.
Yeah, but you know, just baseless opinions by saying that O.J. Simpson, now at the bitter old age of 60-something,
I think he's 70 now.
70-something, deserves to be in prison still for double murder, which he was not convicted of. Eat a dick, Stephen A. Eat a dick. You sound like you sound like this snitch at school that fucking said someone stole my yellow pencil. You fucking dweeb. If there was anyone in this fucking world that I could punch in the face and get away with it, just line him up. Like he's high on my list. Very high.
I think mine would be Donald Jr.
You wouldn't even care about Donald Jr. until his dad became president, though, dude. So you got to pick someone else.
He annoys me anyways. I mean,
but there's someone else who really eats your grape, dude. Who's that?
Well, I know. I mean, right now he has the spot. You know what I mean? He could, you know, followed close behind by his father.
Right, but
it's just he's old, so I don't feel like it's you know, it's
right.
fair. But I'd love to punch them right in their shit.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
You know?
That wouldn't be a bad fucking call.
So, anyways, since we just shit on Stephen A. Smith, why don't we just do our impression of him and talk about Kyrie? Ooh. That motherfucker.
I like Kyrie, dude. Get out of there.
I like Kyrie too. I'm just joking.
Get out of there, Kyrie.
You know what? I talked to a dear friend of mine.
Right.
He told me Kyrie's going to the Heat.
It's possible.
Nah, I just pulled that out of my ass, my friend.
Oh, okay. No. Actually, I have a list of the teams that he's actually interested in going, and I think that's one of them. So you're not far off.
Oh, okay. Well, where'd you get this list? A dear friend of yours? Or?
Googled it.
Oh, all right. Well,
so the teams on his list are the New York Knicks, the Miami Heat, the Minnesota Timberwolves, and of course the San Antonio Spurs.
Dude, if he goes to the Timberwolves, that's at least number 2 seed right there.
Do you think so?
Yes. They're stacked. They're getting stacked. Well, and now that they have some legit players already that aren't still developing.
Right.
that's just going to help the guys who are developing.
That's a good argument.
You know, Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns.
He's still young, too. What is he, 26, 27?
Kyrie?
Yeah.
I think he's 25.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's already got the experience. So you add him and Jimmy Butler to a team that was already bubbling.
Right.
Already had a ton of young talent.
Right. He's already
that's
ringed up. He got a ring.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's.
Yeah.
I think.
He's playing for his ego now.
Hey,
pretty much.
If he can do it, if he can go to a team and make it better. But you know what? I think is resting more on his shoulders is the fact that LeBron's not going to be there.
But he doesn't want to play
next
with
year.
LeBron.
Yeah. I mean, if he doesn't get traded out of the Cavs, and then LeBron, hoodwinks him and takes his efforts to another, team that's just going to be star studded because he jump ships to the star studs.
Yeah.
But if he does that, Kyrie's just assed out. You know what I'm saying?
Kyrie wants to be the man, though.
Yeah, I could see that, but he was the man, and he didn't get it done.
I mean, that was his first 3 seasons, though. It's not like what I mean. He was still
so he's better now than he was then.
Way better, yeah. He just had his best years statistically.
So you think he can actually do it on his own?
Not by himself.
Well,
but he can be the man.
It's a team effort every time. Anyway.
Yeah, he can be the man. He might not. So? Yeah, he might not get a ring, but he'll. You know what I mean? He could take him to the playoffs. Yeah.
Who wants to go to the playoffs and do it on their own?
I mean, Dubs are taking this shit for the next 16, 17 years. So everyone's going to have to fall in line. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Nah, but
I really like Kyrie, though. I think he's a fucking hustler.
Too. I just don't like
his defense
the
is impeccable. I mean, he'll light you up from outside. He'll drive.
Yeah, he's the most frustrating person to watch my team play against.
Oh, dude, he's
super frustrating.
Yeah, he's an upsetter, dude. He's
an upsetter. I like
when
Kyrie.
He got injured that year during the playoffs.
Yeah,
my heart fluttered. Yeah. I was like, the Warriors are going to win a championship, dude.
Yeah,
Kevin Love was already out.
Yeah,
and then when he tweaked his ankle or something, I was like, oh yes, we're going to win it.
Yeah. Seriously though. But this is another thing. So if he gets that trade, they're probably not going to get anything comparable back. They're going to have to take picks or something. Nobody's going to give up a piece big enough to get Kyrie, right?
You don't think so?
Nah. Who would have anyone to offer? It's going to have to be some bum and a bunch of picks. But anyways, my point being, if that happens, the Cavs might get 6th, 7th seed, maybe that. They're gonna fall down. They're gonna fall down the list.
I don't think they're gonna go that low.
I think they are.
Push that. I'm not so sure that's right. Push that button.
I'm not so sure that's right.
Thank you.
No, I think that's right. If they don't have Kyrie, the Cavs are gonna slip down the rankings. Especially because a lot of other teams are adding pieces, and they're not. But
well, you got to think though. Miami got it done without a point guard.
I don't know. To be honest, I didn't watch any Miami games last year.
No.
Talking about last year?
No, when LeBron was there and it was Chris Bosh and D Wade.
But
you put two other facilitators around LeBron James, and he can take a team to the finals without a point guard.
Yeah,
that's a fact. I
mean, D Wade kind of played point though. He kind of played point.
Not really. No,
he kind of did. Did.
No, you're. I think you're wrong about that.
They played a lot like the Warriors do now, where it's Steph's the point, but he plays off the ball a lot. Well, they'll have Draymond take the ball up. They'll have KD take the ball up. Right. They'll have other people run the offense.
Right, but there wasn't. He didn't. LeBron won championships without a piece like Kyrie. Is what I'm trying to say. They had two. They had a center, and they had a D Wade, which is a shooting guard.
Okay, but he had a D Wade. If Kyrie leaves, who's their D Wade?
They can pull something. They'll make something happen.
Yeah, I don't see.
You think LeBron's not going to do enough bitching to get somebody, dude? Are you serious?
They don't even have a GM right now.
The biggest flopper crybaby.
They don't even have a GM
in the NBA.
They don't have a GM.
Okay,
they need to get GM first.
That's true.
Look, but it depends where Kyrie goes too. Because if he goes somewhere in the East,
this is all trumped up. We don't know for a fact that Kyrie's even leaving the Cavs. This
Yeah.
could all just be
A Stephen A. Smith story.
right. Who brought the? Yeah, Stephen A. Smith is the first person to report on this, right? Fucking scrap it all to hell.
No, but it's fun to think about.
Yeah,
So I
no,
think-
definitely.
'Cause
Definitely.
look,
hold on.
The Cavs will flounder with
I have
them.
a real question for you,
Yeah.
and we didn't talk about this off air. Or anything. How about that?
What?
How about your boy
Who?
Lonzo?
Oh yeah, no, Lonzo. He played well. He
played
finished
well?
out. He finished out the summer league very well. Yeah,
He's
against
monster.
a bunch of fucking bums.
All right. Lonzo Ball is a monster. Do you know
We'll see.
Do you know they don't have 20,000 in attendance for a summer league game, but they did in Vegas when he was playing? Do you know that?
Yeah, he's a meme. He's a pop culture icon. He's a Kardashian.
Oh fuck.
You
All
know
right.
what I mean? His
All
whole
right,
family is
All right. No. Okay.
attention grabbers.
All right.
That has nothing to do with his talent.
He
People
drew-
didn't go there.
Yes, they did.
He didn't draw people in
Yes,
with his
they
talent
did.
only. He drew him because of the spectacle.
Okay.
Obviously.
Well,
It
there
wasn't just his talent. He's not that good.
Well, they were
Even if he's really good,
This is
he's
what,
not that good.
This is what they did. They pulled a U probably to go and spectate to be
Yeah.
like, I knew he wasn't worth shit, right?
So they're like anti-Mayweather.
right,
fans.
right.
Yeah.
And then walked away shaking their head like, God damn, that kid's
No, he was balling
that kid's
out.
raw talent.
He was balling out.
He's a
What did
beast,
you
dude.
expect me to say?
Well, no, well, I just hope you're.
I'm realistic. If he balls out, say he balled out.
No, I know, but when you called me that on episode 4.
When you were in the field,
No. Yeah. Play in the field. I was the. It was some. It was
in
some
field, you're the correspondent.
correspondent, right?
Yeah.
So, when you asked me
I
and
was
I
talking
said he's
shit.
a beast, you kind of. You said
All right, you're
you
getting
said
ahead
okay
of
now
yourself.
now
It's summer league.
no I know
Getting ahead of yourself.
I know.
You know what I mean?
But there's no. You tell me anybody else in the Lakers is gonna fucking be a fucking player this next year.
I hope none of them. I hope not.
Cole
a damn
doesn't
one
like
of
to
them.
hear that.
I don't give a fuck. He's wrong.
He's wrong. That's
He's
your
wrong
brother,
for it.
bro.
He's wrong. I'm sorry.
You're like, well, fuck him. Yeah, fuck my brother, dude. I don't give a fuck. He's wrong. No, but
Now we'll see. We'll see.
You
It's
know-
gonna be fun to watch, though. I'll give him that. The Lakers are gonna be fun to watch.
right. But he's not only gonna draw more players that want to come to the Lakers,
I don't see that.
but
I don't see that. I don't-
he's not gonna hold the team up by himself. But I mean, he's definitely gonna draw some interest from other players to come and play in LA. LA's not a
so?
bad market to play in.
Yeah, they already.
You know?
people already want to play there in those ugly ass uniforms for some reason. But like, I don't see why playing with him would matter.
Mind you, I'm playing devil's advocate. I hate the
Yeah.
fucking Lakers, but I
Yeah.
think Lonzo Ball is really talented. I think his career is going
I
to
think
go
he's
a long
talented,
way.
but I don't think he's gonna.
I
be
think
that.
he's going to draw. Who knows? He
I
might
think
even draw LeBron.
I think
Look,
at
it's
best he'll
rumored-
be Jerry Stackhouse.
It's rumored that LeBron's gonna opt out, or he's not going to stay with
Oh
the
yeah,
Cavs,
yeah.
and he's
We
going to go to the
mentioned
Lakers.
this. We mentioned this off air. Like, I want LeBron to go to the Lakers so I can talk shit. That's my only hope. Like, please go to the Lakers. I want all those Cavs fans to cry, burn their jerseys.
Right.
I want to see it all again. Please.
Well,
Let's repeat history. Did you
Yeah.
fuckers forget fucking a few years ago already? Was that 7 years ago? 2010, right? When he,
Right.
Did you forget that already? You
I think it
fuckers.
was
That
2010. I'm not 100%.
OJ was a free man. Now he's free again, and LeBron's gonna leave your ass again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he wants to have any chance to stay relevant in the argument between him being as high a caliber player as Michael Jordan, or the one he'll be the 2 for the rest of his life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's not a bad spot to be in. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. Except at 14 years old, everyone was telling him he was gonna be the greatest of all time. Remember, he was the chosen one.
There are
Remember that?
people right now that would probably still take prime LeBron over prime Jordan.
I mean, that's to do with
Size.
Time's changing. Athletes are just better all around in every way. So it's like, but if you took Jordan,
that's an argument though.
But if Jordan was born the same day as LeBron,
say that shit to Charles Barkley, dude. He might try and reach across here and slap you.
It's true though. Athletes are better. There's no in every measurable way.
Right.
That's why
I'm still waiting.
Records are broken at the Olympics every 4 years.
I'm still waiting for the birth certificate to come out and him to say that he was actually 20 years old in high school or something.
Who, LeBron?
Like yeah. You know those Dominican
like that
players?
Picture?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. The Dominican
I just
players
watched that. They had a 30 for 30 on the picture. I can't remember his name, but he was in the Little League World Series. And they lied about his age, and he pitched a no-hitter in the Little League World Series.
How disrespectful is that?
Yeah, and then so he lives in the Bronx now. He's just a regular dude. I think he coaches Little League or something. Oh. And I think he went to the pros for like a while, but it didn't pan out. But,
well, there's somebody who's playing in the pros right now who got caught.
Jairo, Santiago Casilla. He had a fake name and everything when he was first on the A's.
Not just him though. There's another pitcher that did the same thing. But yeah, it's crazy. You know, you defect from Cuba or whatever your home country is, and you come over here with falsified documents, and you're actually 22, and you're playing with 15-year-olds on a. You know, that's just so uneven.
That's how it looked like when LeBron was playing high school.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I swear up and down, I was like, dude, someone's like juicing his fucking Fruit Loops, dude. Because there's no way someone's that big. You know what I mean?
Sprinkling some roids on his Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Nah, he was huge.
Yeah,
but I mean, still to this day though, I'll take Jordan over LeBron.
Me too. But I'm just saying there are people that would argue that fact.
And the thing is, Jordan never built the teams. Though.
What's that?
Jordan never built the teams like LeBron. He said, "I don't give a fuck who's on the team. I'm going to push them as hard as possible, and we're going to fucking make it happen."
Do you believe the statement that Jordan was nothing without Scottie?
I wouldn't say nothing, but he was a huge piece, yeah.
Do you believe that?
I love Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, no,
I'll never downplay Scottie Pippen's contributions.
But a lot of people would argue the fact that they might not have won as many championships without Scottie.
Of course they wouldn't have. No way.
But if you can argue that fact, couldn't you argue that if they didn't have Phil Jackson, one of the greatest
everybody
coaches
contributes. But what I'm saying is Jordan didn't get together in the offseason with other stars and be like, "Hey, where do you want to sign? Where do you want to go try to win a ring together? All of us all-stars here on this boat." You know what I mean?
Yeah. Then have a rollout with him, D Wade, and Chris Bosh walking around.
Look, it's the same thing with our
pumped.
Yeah, it's the same thing with our Warriors argument. Like they drafted most of those pieces.
Right. I think we touched on this before.
Yeah. So it's like, and the thing, Phil Jackson wasn't Phil Jackson.
Right.
You know what I mean? That made him Phil Jackson. Like it's not like he had won all the rings with the Lakers and then he went to the Bulls.
Right.
Like that was his first claim to fame. Like that team. Yeah. So it's not like, you know what I mean? You could say the same thing. Like maybe
he did make. Don't forget he made a finals with the Cavs, dude.
Oh yeah, it's true.
He made a finals with the Cavs before he went to Miami.
But still, it wasn't.
But I mean, he just got beat by a younger, flashier Kobe Bryant.
No, yeah, young LeBron was amazing.
Yeah,
I'll give him that. But I'm just saying, Jordan had the instinct and he wanted that last shot. LeBron doesn't want the last shot. You know what I mean? He dishes it out. He throws it out to the corner to Ray Allen. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe that builds on his legacy, though. Maybe he doesn't want it tarnished.
I mean, I guess, but
yeah.
But look, there's an argument that could be made, like, oh, Jordan wouldn't be Jordan without Scottie, right?
Right.
You could say the same thing. Scottie might not have developed into Scottie without Jordan next to him.
You're right.
Jordan pushed him,
You're right.
just like he pushed Jordan. Like, so I mean, Scottie though, he solidified because when Jordan retired, he still took the Bulls deep into the playoffs, right? Yeah. And then he went to the Blazers, took them deep into the playoffs. Like Scottie was legit.
I don't know. I don't think that's right.
No, that's true.
I don't know if Scottie was the main stake in making them go to the playoffs. To tell you the guys.
Who, the Blazers?
Yeah, I don't think he's the.
He was a big piece.
I don't think that's right.
He was a big piece.
I think at that time he was. I think at that time he was already on his downward spiral. I think he was.
Well, yeah, he was a little older.
I don't think he was averaging I don't think he was averaging the points. He might have been a good defender, but I don't think he was the reason that pushed them over the edge to get to the playoffs. But anyway, that's besides the point.
I'm not so sure that's right. Anyway, my point is everyone pushes each other. It's like when people say, oh, yeah, of course Jerry Rice is the best. He had Montana and Young throwing to him. But Montana might not have been shit if he didn't have Jerry Rice catching for him. You know what I mean?
No, that's incorrect because he took the Chiefs to the playoffs. Did he take them to a Super Bowl?
No, he didn't take him to the Super Bowl.
No,
you're not getting my point though. I'm not saying Joe Montana was trash. I'm saying
right, no, I get
Jerry
your
Rice
point.
helped him as much as
no, but
much
I'm just saying that's a bad comparison.
I don't think it is. I think it's a great comparison. I think it's
Okay.
fantastic.
All right, agree to disagree. No problem with that. You know, I'm not trying to piss on your boots here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to shit down your back. I'm sorry, bro. All right?
Yeah.
But there's a couple other things going on in the news. Did you hear about the Australian woman who was slain by a police officer?
Yeah, I did.
Did you hear about her being a 2-bit hooker in the streets of Sydney, Australia?
No, there was no character assassination going on.
Oh, there wasn't?
No, I didn't see any.
Jesus Christ. I've been reading the news every day trying to find out what
Look, this is the thing though. You can't. It's a touchy subject because it's like it's fucked up that
It is.
It takes her for this to be looked at, like police abuse to be looked at. That's fucked up, but at the same time, you can't also dismiss the fact that because she was white. It's still a fucked up situation, but it's doubles up the fucked up because then you have the whole thing of like, oh, now you're giving attention to this because she's a white lady killed by the police.
Right.
So it's like it's two fucked up situations. They don't cancel each other out.
Right.
So all the people saying like, you know, like, oh well, now you know how it feels type shit.
No,
like,
I'm not trying to play that part. But
I know.
But I mean, I do want to see a smear campaign though. I'm sorry, dude. Where's the smear campaign, dude? Where's the you know the stories of her being, you know, living in a crack infested home, or, you know, where's the you know, she stole a candy bar when she was 12 story, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see the negative. Don't do Black America like that.
Hey,
and
she's not white. She's OJ.
Hey, come on.
Okay.
That was funny after the first time you said it, and then it died off. But I just, you know, and then, you know, what do you think they're going to do to the police officers? He's black.
I know. That's fucked
Where
up,
was this?
man.
Where was this? This is Milwaukee, Minnesota?
Somewhere, yeah. Isn't that where Philando was killed?
Yes.
It's fucking nuts.
It's almost as if to say, you know, let me gouge your eyeball out, dude. Like, you know, let me, you know, like, this is gut wrenching shit right here, dude. Like,
yeah,
they're gonna throw him under the prison, dude.
Yeah,
for killing an Australian woman.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, I feel for her family.
Yeah,
you know, I just hate the fact that the media captures the minds of America into thinking that a black man murdered who's innocent
doesn't matter as much.
Well, he's a criminal.
Yeah.
You know
there's always character assassination.
Right. So where's hers?
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's not gonna happen.
It's not. But that's, again, as I said earlier,
it's probably gonna happen to the cop, the black cop.
Oh, for sure.
They're gonna say, "Oh, he did this, he did that."
Oh yeah. There was a domestic violence issue before. By the way, his wife was white, right? There's just something weird, dude.
Oh, it's just such a fucked up situation all around.
It is.
That's just fucked up.
It is. It's just all disgusting.
Didn't I tell you police officers to stop fucking killing people?
You fuckers.
I think I said that at least 4 podcasts ago.
Fucking.
You motherfuckers aren't listening.
Smelling sons of bitches. You know.
All right. So are we gonna end on that? I guess, huh?
Well, I wish I had a more lighthearted story.
It's fucked up.
But I'm just trying to. Hey, you know what? I'm trying to keep it equal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I want to run my own smear campaign. Just, you know what I mean? It's only right. It's only right. You know what I mean? This is what happens. So it's gonna just turn the other way. You're right.
Yeah.
They're gonna smear the police officer.
Anyways, all right, you guys. Thanks for listening. You motherfuckers. Fuck Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith, you suck my dick.
You guys have a good one.
you.
All right. Okay.
The Humble Finesses on air with Ave and Dylan Sesko.